candidates from both sides continue to avoid the hard issues? Are they controlled, manipulated, paid off? Probably. Do they have a covert agenda that has nothing to do with what we the people need and everything to do with what we the people would think is politically expeditious? Absolutely. Is it just to get the fastest road to the Capitol or the governor's mansion? I think probably. In fact, I would say most of these candidates actually turn my stomach. One Republican is the tough talking, do nothing Lindsey Graham of California, and he's running for governor. Another one will most likely have backing from the corrupt California GOP because he already has millions of dollars in the bank for his political run. In my opinion, the GOP in Cali doesn't back a candidate without quid pro quo. For these reasons, and the fact I do my best to be real and my authentic self, I have been asked several times by very kind folks to run for governor of California. I've consistently said I would not run while there was still election fraud, and as candidates are selected, they are not elected. I have said it would be crazy because I would be the anti-politician. Politics disgust me. I have said that it would subject myself, my wife, and my family to a litany of hate, more than any California candidate in history has ever seen. And it's frightening, frankly. It's also a concern because the Southern Poverty Law Center has listed my organizations, Freedom in Action, the Truth Tour, and of course, Screw Big Gov, in California as the #1 target on their hate map. All because I expose truths and ask questions. They are formidable, I must admit, as they have a bank account of $500 million. That's right, with a B, standing by to target me and others like me. For these reasons alone, it would be crazy for me to announce a run for office. However, backing down is exactly what the parasite controllers would expect. They win through threats and intimidation. Therefore, with deep thought, conversations with my wife, and most of our family, and a whole lot of prayer and self-reflection, we have decided to step up, stand in the gap, and lead by example. Therefore, on this day, June 2nd, 2025, I am announcing my candidacy for governor of the great state of California. Yes, I'm getting emotional because I'll tell you what, we have lived within an illusion. I have no illusion. I know I am not the front runner. In fact, I know I will be considered an underdog. It's okay, because historically in sports, I was often picked last when selected for pickup football or baseball. And then next, they always pick me first because they witnessed my performance. I proved myself. I enjoy the challenge of being the underdog, and I love true triumph, but I also understand it includes adversity. In California, we have what is called a jungle primary, meaning party doesn't matter, as only the top 2 vote getters move to the general election. I'm running as an independent conservative with the intent to expose the parasitic controllers that run California through their coercion, trafficking, and election process. It's outright deceit. This is not limited to the Democrat Party of Gavin Newsom, Nancy Pelosi, Adam Schiff, and Maxine Waters. It also includes the parasitic Republicans that pretend to be your allies while they stab we the people in the back time and time again, all for some sick need to control us and line their pockets with millions of dollars.